Welcome to the studio at African Utility Week and Power Gen Africa. Today I'm talking with Gamuchirai and Shawn, who are two of our students from the inaugural Initiate Power Challenge. Guys, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Gamuchirai, I'm going to start with you. How is your perception of the power sector and this industry in particular changed or evolved since you've been at the event and since you've been part of the Initiate Challenge?
Firstly, really grateful to be chosen to participate in the Initiate Challenge because it certainly has changed our mindsets and the approach that we've had regarding energy issues. The group that I'm currently working with comprises of an environmental scientist, a chemical engineer, well, or rather two chemical engineers, and my background as an urban planner. And as we are unpacking and hearing conversations around access to electricity, climate change, we're no longer looking at it from our silos, from our specific disciplines, but we start considering from an environmental science perspective, where do you fit in to address some of these challenges? The conversations that were had yesterday, especially the Minister and ESCOM, also provided a lot of basis for us to look beyond the boxes that we initially had before the competition.
Shawn, what about you?
So I'm not from an engineering background. I'm from an economic background. So coming to Energy Utility Week Africa has really improved my understanding around the problems and the complexity that the current energy and water utilities are facing across the whole of the continent. It's very interesting to see how the complexities play against one another and the relationships. It's quite messy, but I like to find the solutions in the messiness and combine the relationships that are not usually combined in novel ways to provide social, economic and ecological benefits.
So I'm guessing that it's been interesting to see the interlinkages and the interrelatedness of a lot of these elements. Is there anything that stood out for you in particular?
Absolutely. I've come to appreciate the space of environmental science being different from environmental engineering and understanding that along this value chain of ensuring access to energy or mitigating climate change, all of us within the green economy play an equally important role. And having the conversations as a team, we also get to understand that the finance models required, the finance guy who makes the decision also needs to understand what are the socio-economic, social-cultural elements that are involved. In essence, just having an integrated approach towards solving the issues. As much as we may specialize in our different spaces, the world that we are living in does not require us to continue operating in silos.
It's multidisciplinary,
Absolutely.
which is what I've started to realize, is that the problem is not an isolated problem. It's this network almost, but in that network I think really cool things can happen.
Yeah.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to hearing what you guys have to present. And as I said, maybe one of you has got the next game-changing idea. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel now for more industry-related content.